How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl Wi-Fi battle. Today we're trying out a new team, so hopefully it goes well. If you want to battle me, join the Discord server in the description, and please like and subscribe for more videos like this one. With that being said, let's find ourselves a game. Okay, we have found our opponent, Marvs. They've got a pretty cool looking team. They got an Arcanine, Miltank, Breloom, Blissey, Crobat, and a Gastrodon. So a nice little bit of bulk on there. Something we're going to have to try and break through. So this is our new team. We got Scyther, Hitmontop, Arcanine, Azumarill, Flygon, and a Regirock. I'm bringing a full team of lower tiers apart from Azumarill this time. Figured I'd start using more casual monsters because it's just getting a bit stale, the OU stuff, really. Me personally. So I'm looking at their team and I'm thinking probably a Breloom lead or something like that. So I'm thinking we lead with Scyther to scare it out with an Aerial Ace. So Scyther's Aerial Ace will hit everything on their team pretty hard. So I think that's a pretty solid lead, to be honest with you. And the battle begins. So Marvs is going to lead off with the Arcanine. Definitely not something that I want to tackle with my Scyther, especially if it's Intimidate, so I'll probably end up just going for a U-turn this turn. So we'll bring in Razor Blade, the Crimson Red Scyther over here, looking marvelous. I really like how it turned out, to be honest with you. I figured making Shiny Scyther look like Scizor was a pretty good shout, and I think it's turned out decent, so not too bad at all. Let's go for a U-turn. They did get the Intimidate off. I don't want to get burned. I don't want to get blitzed by a Flare Blitz. So U-turn seems like a good play. There we go, go for a U-turn, get a little bit of chip damage off on the Arcanine. Didn't do too much damage, but it all builds up at the end, really. Especially if it's a bulky Arcanine, you know, build up of damage is ideal. So, fully expecting something like a Will-O-Wisp, trying to catch the Azumarill off guard. So I'm going to go into my choice specs Flygon over here. I think Flygon's a decent choice here, for definite. And we can definitely tank a Flare Blitz as well. There's the Will-O-Wisp. See, Flygon doesn't care about getting burned, to be honest with you, so... what we can probably expect to come in now is a Crobat switch. I'm thinking we just go straight for a Draco Meteor. I don't think they'll bring in Blissey. I think they're going to fully expect us to be physical. So I'm going to go for the Draco Meteor. It'll do a lot of damage to the Arcanine. And they actually stay in with the Arcanine, surprisingly. About to get hit by a Choice Specs Draco. Let's see what kind of damage we're doing. Oh, it wasn't enough to KO, but it did a lot of damage. I can imagine them going for a close combat or something now. Morning Sun. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, they're just trying to stall out Flygon at this point. Makes sense, I guess. I should have just gone for an Earth Power, really. I really thought they'd bring in something like Crobat to take an Earthquake. But fair enough to them. They know I'm special now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my own Arcanine. No, am I going to bring in my own Arcanine? I think bringing in our own Arcanine is a decent play, to be fair. Because at the end of the day, their Arcanine, it can't really do much to us. It can't burn us. Its Flare Blitz isn't going to do much damage after the Intimidate. So Arcanine versus Arcanine is a decent situation for us to be in because we can just spam close combat at this point. So they go for the Will-O-Wisp. Of course, it doesn't do anything. They'll probably anticipate the Azumarill switch again. We'll just go for close combat. It should do a lot of damage to them. They actually stay in to tank it as well. And they do tank it fairly decently, to be fair. Fairly decently. I'm wondering what they're going to do, though. What are they going to attack us with? They go for a Morning Sun, scouting out what kind of Arcanine we are, so that's fair. That's a fair play. We can just go straight for another close combat, though. If they keep going for the Morning Sun, it's going to be annoying, but it's whatever. So we'll keep going for the close combat for now until PP starts to run low. Let's see if they're going to go for another Morning Sun. If they do, it's going to be pretty annoying, to be honest with you. I don't really like stally stuff, so yep, they're going for another Morning Sun. We need to find a way to get something in to take out this Arcanine big time because it's already starting to wind me up. I say what we do is we bring in Flygon again and we just go for an Earth Power this time. I think that's probably the solid play to make here. So, because this Arcanine is just like a big wall in the way and I think we just need to go hard. Force it to switch out somehow. So there's the Morning Sun again, getting it back up to full health. This time they'll probably switch into Blissey. However, based on how my opponent's playing at the moment, I don't think they will. So I'm going to go ahead and hit it with an Earth Power. Stab Earth Power with Choice Specs. Should definitely KO. They do stay in, obviously thinking they're going to tank it. Which they do at all. Wow. As now they go for a Snarl. Really? Snarl Arcanine. So it's very much a bulky Arcanine. That's pretty cool to see, to be fair. But now it's at really low HP, and it kind of has to switch out at this point. But we'll see what our opponent does. They are going to withdraw the Arcanine probably into Blissey now, right? Miltank. Miltank's also an acceptable one. So there's the Miltank. Oh, honestly, one of my least favorite shinies is shiny Miltank. It just looks so weird. So weird. Like, I know I can't talk because not all my shinies are amazing, but damn, I still just don't like shiny Miltank at all. So yeah, let me know if you guys like shiny Miltank. Honestly, I want to see how many people actually like it. But anyway, let's switch out. We're going to go into our Hitmontop real quick. Hitmontop's definitely a decent switch here. I think we have Intimidate, or is it the Technician one? I believe it's a Technician, actually, so that's fine. Oh, no, we are Intimidate. Okay, cool. So Intimidate's great. Means this Body Slam that we might get hit with isn't going to do too much. They go for the Stealth Rocks. That's fair. Stealth Rocks are definitely going to be annoying. However, we have a decent situation here. So what I can do is, as much as I want to go for a close combat, I think they're going to switch into Crobat. So I'm going to go for a Rapid Spin anyway, just to get some damage off and also get rid of them Stealth Rocks. So they are going to withdraw the Miltank. They haven't got a Ghost type to switch into. They're probably going into Crobat. There it is. There's the Crobat. Oh, it's a shiny Crobat as well. Look at it. It looks good. As you can tell, I like red shinies because most of my custom shinies are red. So we are going to get the Rapid Spin off. It does a decent little bit of chip damage to the Crobat. We get the speed boost. So if I had Stone Edge, I would have gone for it, but I don't. So thinking the best switch here is definitely going to be Regirock. They might go for the U-turn expecting us to switch, but that's fine if they do. It's whatever. They'll probably just bring the Breloom in if that's the case. So we'll bring Regirock in real quick. There's the U-turn. That's going to do nothing to us, but it's still going to give them initiative on what we have switched in ourselves. So probably going to see the likes of Breloom here or Gastrodon. There's the Breloom. Now, we can probably expect a Spore right now, which is frustrating. That's for sure. We'll go for a Stealth Rock expecting the Spore. We should be able to tank a Bullet Seed anyway if it is a Technician Bullet Seed one. It's a Swords Dance variant. Okay. Okay, this is getting a bit more hairy now. A little bit hairy for me. We've got the Stealth Rocks up though, which is nice. So this next turn, they're either going to go for a Spore. If they had Spore, they would have gone for it already. They would have gone for it on the Regirock, right? We're going to go into Arcanine though because we're going to get the Intimidate off, which will lower its attack even further, which is perfect, to be honest with you. And it also means we can outspeed and KO with Flare Blitz the next turn. And not much on their team other than Gastrodon wants to switch into a Flare Blitz. Their Arcanine is dead Stealth Rocks. They do have Spore. They were just saving it for the next turn for some reason. Okay. So Arcanine, I really need a turn 1 wake up right now. That's what I really need from you. You fast asleep still? That's all right. Have your little dog nap. They're probably going to sub Swords Dance. Yep, there it is. So another Swords Dance comes our way. So they're at +3 now, I believe, after the Intimidate. This next turn, though, we really need to wake up. Come on, Arcanine, buddy, old pal. Wake up for me. There's the Mach Punch. It's not going to... Wow. Never mind. It does to KO. I guess it is +3. So I'm a bit lost now. Hitmontop... No, not Hitmontop. We go into our Scyther now. I think Scyther can definitely take a Mach Punch and retaliate with an Aerial Ace of its own. So I think that's definitely the play we go for. Just go straight for the Aerial Ace. Nothing on their team wants to switch into an Aerial Ace, really. There we go. Go for the Aerial Ace. They are Focus Sash, which is a real shame. A real shame for us as they go for a Spore. Ah! Great. Great. Spore. See, Breloom is like the bane of my existence. Like, I normally carry a Grass type for Breloom, just so that I can wall it and not get spored, but nope, not in this situation. So Mach Punch, we're actually in that pretty well, as we are still fast asleep, unfortunately. Hopefully, we can wake up before the Mach Punch gets the best of us. So there's the second Mach Punch. We can take another one after that. Come on, Scyther, wake up for me. Please just wake up, because we need to get rid of this Breloom. Wake up for me. So they go for the Mach Punch. That's not going to KO us. We're barely living. Damn it! All I can think to do here is... expecting the Mach Punch, we go into Azumarill real quick. We still have a chance of waking Scyther up. Scyther's likely going to wake up the next time it gets a chance. So we'll bring in pink stuff, the Azumarill over here. And we'll go for an Aqua Jet, because I definitely have Aqua Jet on this thing, right? Damn, that Mach Punch does so much damage. It was a crit, that's why. Of course they got the crit Mach Punch. So, Mach Punch is probably going to KO us this next turn, which is a real shame. But I'm going to go for the Aqua Jet anyway, just on the off chance we still outspeed. We don't. Breloom is literally the bane of my existence, you know? Literally the bane of my existence. Trying to think what we can do here. All right, we're going to Hitmontop. And hopefully they think, oh, Hitmontop, just to get the Intimidate off. And we can go straight for a Fake Out, because Fake Out will out-prioritize Back Punch. So let's go for it. And hopefully we can get the end on this. There we go. Breloom's down. Thank Christ for that. I mean, I'm not religious, but thank you. Thank you very much. Whatever God. Whatever God did that, thank you. I see you up there. All right, Crobat comes back in. We're probably going to see a U-turn again, expecting the switch. Or a Defog. Defog's likely. They're probably going to go for the U-turn. Regirock's really good here. As much as I want to go into Regirock. Really good, but I think they go for a U-turn, right? I think we go for a close combat expecting a U-turn. They actually just straight up go for Brave Bird. That's probably going to KO us, right? Yep. KOs us. Really thought they would go for a U-turn expecting the Regirock switch. But I mean, whatever, right? Whatever floats your boat. Or a U-turn or a Defog. Because they need to get them hazards off, otherwise they're Arcanine. Well, dead. Let's go into Rock Bite to the Regirock. Let's see how we can do here. So we've only taken out one of their Pokemon so far. We are severely behind. Gonna go ahead and expect them to either Roost or U-turn. So I want to go for an Earthquake. Just in case they switch into the Gastrodon, which is probably likely. Let's go for the Earthquake, expecting that. Did they go for the Roost? Oh my god, if we can catch this thing with the Roost right now, with the EQ, that'd be amazing. Big brain play right there. I mean, we have caught it. And we get the KO. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So if they had Defog, they don't anymore. We can cross Arcanine off their list, because obviously it's already dead. So we basically took out 3 of their Pokemon now. And then comes Miltank. So Miltank's coming in strong. This thing, not sure what it's going to do. Probably Stealth Rocks if I had to guess. I just really want Regirock to do something really cool here. So I'm going to go straight for a Superpower. They go for a Stealth Rock. They're about to get hit in the face with a Superpower, which should take it out. So Regirock's coming through for me right now. There's a Superpower. It doesn't quite get the KO, which is a shame. A real shame. Really wanted that to KO there. Come on, Regirock. You can do better than that. So they did get the Stealth Rocks up, unfortunately, on our end. Based on that damage, I'm going to say that they are a especially defensive, physically defensive one. Unfortunately, Scyther's dead because of the Stealth Rocks. I'm thinking we go into Flygon now. And we go for an Earth Power. That's what I'm thinking, because they're definitely going to switch out into Blissey on the Flygon. Not in this turn, obviously. Miltank's going to do something. Probably a Milk Drink, if I had to guess. Yep, there's the Milk Drink. Gets itself all healed up nicely. There it is. So physically defensive Miltank and specially defensive Blissey. Nice. So we can probably expect a Blissey switch this next turn. In which case... do we go for a U-turn here expecting that, or do we go for an Earth Power? I think we go for the Earth Power. I think Earth Power's a solid one. I think they have stayed... No, they haven't. They have switched out. Okay, they've switched into Blissey. Blissey's coming in. There it is, the Blissey. Gets hurt by Stealth Rocks, which is great. And now it's going to get hurt by an Earth Power, which is even greater. Can we get a special defense drop? Nope. Never mind then. Now, Blissey is a weird one because I've seen a lot of people running them with like Thunder and Ice Beam and stuff like that. So I don't want to stay in with my Flygon. I think I'm definitely going to switch out here into Regirock. We'll use Scyther as fodder at some point. I'm just trying to find the right moment. So we'll bring Regirock in now. It gets a free switch into Blissey pretty much. I mean, what are they going to do? Thunder Wave me? I'm already slow. There's the Seismic Toss. That does not too much damage, because we have got plenty of HP as a Regirock. And this next turn, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go straight for a Superpower, to be honest with you. Oh no, do I go for a Stone Edge? I feel like Stone Edge is a bit better because of the lack of the defense drop. So let's go for Stone Edge instead. That way, if we catch the Miltank on the switch, then we can get its health down as well. They are going to withdraw the Blissey, probably into Gastrodon if I had to guess. Yeah, Gastrodon comes in. Gastrodon's one of these Pokemon that I'm going to really struggle to break through. Because it's such a good specially defensive monster. Let's see how much damage this Stone Edge does. We miss. Of course we miss. Of course we miss. Of course we miss. I don't really know how we're going to break through these last 3 Pokemon of theirs. The Miltank, Blissey, Gastrodon whole thing is just... Ugh. Ugh. I don't know how we can do it. Expecting a Scold. This might be the time to sack the old Scyther off. And we'll go into Razor Blade real quick. Just to sack it off to the Stealth Rocks and see what they're going to do with the Gastrodon. Probably going to go for a Scold, right? And I have to guess Scold. There we go. Okay, so Skull comes through. That's not going to do anything because there's no Pokemon there to attack. So we're going to go into our Flygon real quick. And I am just going to go straight for an Earth Power. I don't know, though, because they're probably going to switch out, right? The only thing I can think, really, in this situation is go for Earth Power. Or do we go for Boomburst? Boomburst has got a lot more power. And it's neutral. Earth Power can load the special defense stat, though. I think in this particular instance, we'll go for Boomburst just because it looks cooler, and I don't really think we're going to break through anyway. I've basically, I haven't given up at this point, but I'm getting there. So Blissey comes in. Blissey is very fat. Stealth Rocks are going to hurt it a lot. Not really. Probably Stealth Rock probably does more damage than this Boomburst does. There we go. Fully expecting a Seismic Toss. But let's just see how it plays. The Seismic Toss will definitely KO us. So let's go for the Boomburst anyway. And we'll weaken it just enough so that Regirock can come in and hopefully get a KO. Yep, we go for the Boomburst. It's not going to do too much damage to it, but Blissey is just one of them Pokemon. Goes for a Soft Boiled. Of course it goes for a Soft Boiled. Oh my god, Blissey. You could have just gone for a Seismic Toss and KO'd me right there. Literally could have just gone for a Seismic Toss, put me out of my misery. But no. 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 No, you don't do that though, do you? You just go ahead and just heal up, stall my art one burn, and you can just go for a Seismic Toss and take me out. It's very easy to go for a Seismic Toss and take me out right now. I'm giving you this. I'm literally giving you this. Thank you. Poor Flygon gets tossed in the air and back to Earth. Down it goes. And all we've got to hope for is that Regirock can get the KO on the Blissey with Superpower. However, based on my opponent's play so far... I reckon they switch into Gastrodon anyway, even though they don't need to. Because Blissey's like, what's Blissey doing for them anymore? Right? I mean, it's not doing anything. They just let it go down here, right? To a Superpower, right? I think. Yep, there's the Seismic Toss. So Regirock got another KO, which is great. Watch this not KO. If Regirock doesn't KO here, I'm going to feel really... He didn't even KO. His Superpower from a Regirock didn't even KO a Blissey. Blissey has like 10 defense. Why is Blissey so bulky, man? Like, why? It shouldn't be this bulky. It just shouldn't be. We have the Custap Berry, so we can definitely get the KO on it. Which is great and all. But, you know. That's just not fair. We got the KO on the Blissey, though, so I'm taking that. Now, we got the Blissey out of the way. As long as the Blissey dies, I'm happy to lose. Because Blissey's out of the way. And I hate Blissey. So they're going to bring the Miltank right now. That's fine. Miltank can come in, get hit by Stealth Rocks and all that stuff. I'm just gutted that Scyther didn't get to do much this game. But I guess we were against one of those teams that's just really hard to break through. If that makes sense. So we'll go for a Stone Edge anyway. We're definitely going to die to this Earthquake after 2 Superpowers. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the game. So, thank you very much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.